is that on the screen?
Stool Scenes, episode 48, part 2. I gotta say, what a guest. Welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me. First week.
I mean, anything you want to say to the people?
Thank you for being nice for the most part, but
Wow.
I can take the bad.
Yeah, but we're not looking at it.
But no, but everybody's
no matter what, we're just
very welcoming.
full speed ahead.
Yeah.
She's here. Say your name just so people know.
Liz Gonzalez.
And Liz, what's your favorite app to get like tickets on?
SeatGeek. There's
All right,
not
that
even.
was-
Is there another?
I didn't even quiz her on that. Look at this, folks. We got the SeatGeek app, little graphics up on the screen somewhere around here. Typing
Colorful?
in Knicks, I don't know, I guess Porzingis, but I wouldn't really want to go
Little
see the Knicks.
KP, yeah.
You go on, okay. what are
Great
we
at home
looking at?
though, so maybe you do want to go. If you're
Wizards.
in New York,
You're a John Wall fan. Let's see where they're at. Let's see what the best ticket value is for where it is. It could be more
I
expensive
mean, it's
for
kind of
lower.
remarkable that it can do that.
It is crazy. I'm not a math guy, but that seems like a lot of algorithms. Promo code SCENES right here, and you're getting $10 off.
Which is
I
a
mean,
lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean,
what are we doing here,
tickets
folks?
$70. It goes down to $60. That's
Get in
a
SeatGeek.
beer.
Yeah, go get your tickets there. $10 off. Promo code SCENES, and go see a game in real life. It's a pretty fun place to see a game at Madison Square Garden, even if the teams are back.
It's the arena of the world.
And while you're on the way there, we have quite the radio show for you to listen to. Radio channel, station channel,
An entire station.
and kind of one of the
Power
reasons you're here.
85.
Power 85.
That's the reason I'm here. So
One
I'm
of the
very
hosts
thankful in that respect.
Of Barstool Radio from
The little
4 to
guy
6.
named Dave and KFC.
Yeah, I've heard of
you ever
him.
heard of him?
I've heard of him.
Welcome to the dawn of a new era.
Yeah!
It is a new day. This is the launch of Barstool Radio's 24-hour sports channel and our morning show. Did you ever imagine that you would have a radio network like this?
No, and I don't like that guy's voice in the beginning. Like the radio guy. Like, we gotta change that. It's so radio-y. Like, I think we changed that already for our show.
What's up, Rim?
It's gonna
I'm
get out of my
nervous. I didn't know I'd be nervous, but I'm nervous.
It'll be
We have like the
I'm
opposite
excited,
version
though.
of nervous. Like when you get nervous, you talk so much, and when I get nervous, I don't talk.
Yeah,
so I'm
she
just like
hasn't
sitting
been-
here like,
She hasn't been speaking for the past hour, and I've been
and
talking
I think
too
it's making
much.
her more nervous.
It's making me more nervous
Dude.
that Fran isn't speaking. Like, what if I try to intro it and, like, I just fumble over my words? What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Rhea and Fran live from Barstool HQ. This is our first show. We're super excited. There's a phone line going off. We're super excited. We're going to take DMs. We're going to take calls. And we have a lot to talk about.
Another day. Yeah, it's just another day for these guys.
Another day. Anything different, or you feel pretty much the same?
Feel pretty much the same. I like the later hour, actually. I can get more shit done during the day.
How are you feeling?
I'm ready. Let's
Yeah.
do this shit. Come on.
You got
Long
any
time
hot
coming.
What's the name of this show?
Barstool Radio.
Show?
Well, it was gonna be a KFC show.
I know. No, it wasn't.
I mean, I said I'd give you permission. You're like,
that
you.
was
You
never-
clearly said you wanted to
That
name
was
it.
never actually like what it was
I
gonna
was
be.
like, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Damn.
You
We
love
have the
this
tape
joke
of that.
because you
Follow
like
the
saying you
joke.
took it away.
Coming to you live from Barstool HQ. This is Barstool Radio on Power 85.
Barstool Radio and Barstool Radio.
Right, Barstool. This is the Barstool Radio show on the Barstool Radio Power 85 channel. It's a mouthful. People seem to have a problem with it. I don't.
So we launched a new radio station.
Kind of a
And-
big deal.
Very big deal. A lot of people were excited. I didn't see this coming, but a lot of people were sending like gifts and stuff.
I
If
was
your
a little
girl-
surprised.
If your girlfriend has a radio show, you should probably send her a gift.
Maybe I feel like maybe my expectations are too low of ex-boyfriends that I wouldn't have expected that.
I mean,
But apparently it's a thing.
it was once, especially if you have a co-host that's a girl and she gets flowers, you're toasted.
Yeah, that part it made him look really shitty.
Friend's boyfriend gave her flowers for their new Sirius show. Hank has done nothing, so PFT and I are going to give Rhea a little gift to show our appreciation. Right now we have a bucket hat, a Wisconsin hat, and a mini Chargers helmet.
Nice.
Maybe a golf ball. Tailor made. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, you want some
Giants? Mark. What do you got?
I have some hand sanitizer, some goldfish tank cleaner, and an Otis Nixon card.
Nice.
I need a.
Here, give it to me. I'll put them in here.
Well, what she likes cereal too.
Oh, yeah. Give us a box of cereal.
Is there a pen over there? How do you spell Rhea? Is it like diarrhea? R-E-A-H?
Ooh. Should it catch up?
This pen doesn't work.
All right, here. Get a real pen. And a broken BlackBerry that we bought to call Lenny Dykstra. That's a good gift. Do you have a Sharpie?
From all of us. Big Cat and me.
Whoa, this box just came. Out of nowhere.
All right, now.
Box just came for you.
Box came in here, yeah.
Box came in.
To Rhea.
Looks like someone cares
Wow.
about you.
Oh, it's
Okay.
from
PFT and
Indianapolis.
Big Cat have
Just delivered me a
have
box.
brought
in the middle
in
of the
a
show.
box.
So we're.
Someone
Not from us.
cares.
All right, I
got
guess
flowers.
I guess I'll open it live.
We
It's
got
think we should
flowers.
open
We
it.
got a box.
Dear Rhea, we always support you. Good luck from all of us. Love Big Cat and PFT. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much.
So
Is
you
there a
guys
reason
can't
you're
see
doing
this, but there is a open, an open box
of
of Rice Krispie treat cereal.
I mean, it's not really open.
Oh no, it's still sealed, but it looks like it's been through some tough
It's a
times.
messy box. We got you a messy box.
Fish conditioner.
Goldfish, yeah, in case you decide to get a goldfish.
Yep.
We just heard that Fran's boyfriend gave her some flowers for her big series debut, so we thought we would be supportive and give you a nice present.
Now that's from everybody
No,
at Part
I
of My
haven't.
Take, me and Big Cat.
Yeah, I haven't.
Hey,
It really means a lot
congrats, I'm really
that
proud of you.
the podcast part of my take, including Big Cat and PFT, got me a gift today.
We always have your back.
Thank you.
Rhea, my parents sent me flowers.
Oh, you're such a dick.
Really happy that Big Cat and PFT gave me something.
That was my parents. Tried to like set like when I landed, cause I was flying. I landed, fell over, was like, just so you know, like ran the flowers, like 20 minutes, but it was like an hour before that.
The JSP too.
And so I tried to order them right when I landed, and then I called because I was on the way in, hoping that they'd get there before. Oh yeah, no, the truck's out. Like, it's gonna come tomorrow. I was like, oh.
Tomorrow's even more. Tomorrow's. They are coming tomorrow. Oh, that's even better.
This office made it 10 times worse.
Day one, pretty smooth.
A lot smoother than most of the things that we launched. Probably because we weren't in total control.
True.
What, Robbie? I see Robbie staring at me.
Smoking. Yeah.
Seems like he's pouting a little bit.
Where'd all the balloons go?
Text.
Your parents sent you congratulatory balloons. They were in your office a second ago. Now where are they?
Tex took him to suck the helium out of him. He's like, I get pumped up for dodgeball.
Hi, I'm Phil Simmons. Barstool Sports sucks. They learned everything from me. They have no idea what they're doing. My column.
Is Rhea in her show now?
It's 4 minutes till it starts.
They're in there.
Is that for her?
Yeah. Someone said day late, dollar short. I wasn't one of those guys, but
Very nice.
yeah. That's not, by the way, that's not like.
I know it's not from you.
Yeah. What's the thought on the day late, dollar short?
I actually knew.
Better late than never.
Yeah, better late than never. I knew this was coming.
She knew it was
but,
coming.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Now, there's a lot of different weird content opportunities that arise over the months of a Barstool year. This is one that
Lifetime opportunity. This
Yeah.
is far beyond content, far beyond blogging or being on radio. This is like for the rest of your life, you'll remember
a
this.
young man comes all the way from Zimbabwe and finds himself in quite the predicament.
The blessed. Za.
Victoria June, I'm here. You know how to find me. Let's set this up. I'm here. Talk to me.
Za and this porn star.
We'll talk about that today on Barstool Radio, but I think he's probably gonna end up fucking her, right?
I mean,
He seems like he wants to.
Yeah.
So why
Would
not?
you be down to like put that video out on our site?
Probably not. I mean, I think that changes into us like a porn site. I was once offered, somebody tried to hire me to be like, they had this show. It was like American Idol.
Mm-hmm.
Was it American Idol? Yeah, it was something like that, except with amateur porn stars. So I'd be like, it was me and like 2 other like porn, like famous porn people, and you vote somebody off every week, and I declined.
And that sounds
And I love
like an
amateur.
awesome show.
I love amateur porn,
Yeah.
but I'm not a porn guy. Like that's where I draw the line. So I mean, if Zal wants to go get fucked, he's probably got a hammer too, because he's the biggest fucking like midget who ever lived. Good for him. Like I'll condone, but I don't think we'd like release it. And Zal's like a porn guy. I mean, he ran an underground porn trade.
Oh,
back in
yeah.
high school, so.
Would you do a cameo like in the beginning?
No, I would not do a cameo.
Nothing.
No, this face doesn't get involved in porn. No, can't.
All right.
This porn star said she wants to fuck a midget. Za quote tweeted her and said, "Are you a woman of your word?"
Very much this can happen if we want this to happen. I guarantee Za. So where is it? Let's get Za and see how serious is. Does Za want?
Now,
So
Za, let me say this to you. This is a tough spot because this is one of those things where it's like, yeah, I'll fuck her, and then it's like, well, okay, now she's offering, and you got to be like, oh shit, now I really
No,
have to have sex on camera.
I'm getting the vibe that Za would do this.
Never say never.
Yeah,
Never
but
say
see,
never.
that's your vibe. I'm getting the exact opposite vibe. I'm getting the vibe of like, I would like to, but I don't want to.
girl, Za?
No, I mean, as I said, never say never.
I don't know what that, Frankie,
was.
what
I think that's a no.
I love Za because we can be very frank with Za. I don't think Za has to prepare himself because they're going for the gimmick aspect of he's a midget. So it's not like they're expecting him to be fucking Lex Luthor out there. He's just gonna fucking.
That doesn't matter. He wants to bring his A game.
Lex Luthor. Like Steel? Like we were trying to say porn star name?
Yes.
Not
made me a lot of
Lex
money
Luthor.
too.
Lex Luthor
Made me a lot of money
is
too.
Superman's like arch nemesis.
He's also a bad man at gym. I bet he can.
I bet he fucks. I bet Lex Luthor can lay.
Lex Luthor fucks. Like we'll do this if you want to do it, Za. You have my blessing. I was once asked.
Wait.
If she's into it.
I mean,
she's clearly
into it, bro.
it.
People will say that you are exploiting him and making him do this, no matter how much he says, "I wanted to do it."
I would never make Za do anything. He didn't want
I know
to do.
you wouldn't, but these are
well,
the people.
we know that.
The same
I think
people
it's
are
like a
writing hit
birthday
pieces
gift.
on Rough and Rowdy. They will spin absolutely anything negatively, and this is an extreme situation where you now have employees fucking for money on camera.
Can I give the other side of that coin?
Sure.
We met a smart young man who was going to get shipped back to Zimbabwe. He said, I need a job or else I got to go back to Zimbabwe. We gave this man a job. 2 months later, he's fucking porn stars. That's
the other
an
side
American
of the coin.
dream.
Yeah. This guy used to sell bootleg porn in his high school to keep the
Yeah,
lights on.
I mean, that's the American dream. That's not the American dream.
You
What's
went
the fucking American dream?
from porn bootlegger to porn star.
Yeah, and this could be like a career.
Some Horatio Alger shit.
Every week, maybe my favorite segment this week, we got a little behind the scenes action. Quick, easy. Let's just go inside the process that Rowan goes through.
So it's like bars on here. It's just like some concepts at the top that I'm trying to like fucking work in. Some of them will work in, some of them won't make it in. Let's try and make it into a punchline. Find the line before. Last week I did it at a 95 BPM beat, and that gave it like a nice like bounce to it. I could get all my punchlines in. But then this week I was trying some slower beats, and it was like, fuck, like this shit's 80 BPMs. It's like, it doesn't give it the same bite. It doesn't get like the punchlines to come off real crisp, but it also fucking, like it extends the shit by like 30 seconds. And so the video has to be fewer than 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So it's like the economy of language becomes very important with good rap writing, good joke writing. Damn.
This shit's a science.
It's a science,
People
bro.
think he just steps up and raps. Oh no.
No, this is a science, boy.
This is a science.
There's some
right
science behind all this shit, bro. With the matcha and the banana, we healthy. This week, Hawaii couldn't get hit harder. They wanted pearls of wisdom, almost got Pearl Harbor. The state felt the shake of one bad text. It turns out it was sent by Manateo's ex. Hawaiians bombing, yeah, Mariota imploded. He played like malarkey, hoped that no one would notice. Now he's down for the count instead of down for the cause. That's good for a Sean Payton round of applause. Yeah, I'm not second guessing, but the Saints looked impressive for about 59 minutes and 50 seconds.
I mean, he's like, I'm fine with Tommy. You can go to the bathroom.
It's the second time now he's asked for permission.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like I have to piss all the time. I'll hold it. It's not a big deal. I'm not gonna wait for the.
What? You should have pissed.
Just go to the bathroom.
Alright, but it's
I mean,
a lot.
there's a lot.
There's a lot.
Go downstairs.
And then meet back up here.
Friday morning, just another day at work. No big deal.
No such thing.
I mean, Eagles, you'd think it'd be all good. What a miracle they're in the NFC Championship.
No quarterback.
Yeah,
They're
Devolve
still
is,
there.
Quite the predicament. And now it looks like Smitty's found himself in the seventh circle of hell.
Doesn't want to be in the electric chair. He is somehow being tagged in on it, and him and Fran have some sort of conspiracy theory to put together like the best content ever at the Super Bowl to get to the Super Bowl if the Eagles win. There's a lot of ifs here.
Crabs in the barrel start eating each other.
Do this? Yeah. And they win.
So I think what if they win?
No.
No, he's saying we're gonna have to do the electric chair for the Super Bowl.
Correct.
Well, what if we do it this time and they win?
And then you don't have to do it.
Somebody was like, he said.
You're not going to the Super Bowl.
Keep it an eye. Not going to the Super Bowl if they're at the Super Bowl.
Correct. I believe that was the question you asked. Do I get to go to the Super Bowl if they win?
Go to the Super Bowl Barstool or go to the actual Super Bowl game?
You can do whatever you want. Am I being confusing?
I get it. If we do the electric chair for this game, then we are off the hook for the Super Bowl. We can watch the Super Bowl wherever we want.
Correct.
You can fly yourself to the Super Bowl, but he's not flying.
Correct. Super Bowl is right. You're on your own.
We're on our own for the Super Bowl.
I don't like that little disappointment, I gotta tell you.
Wait, what is it?
This is tyranny.
It's if we do the electric chair for this game,
How is it
and
tyranny?
we're off
Wait,
to
so
this
you're
game.
not gonna, if the Eagles win, you're not gonna send them to the Super Bowl.
That's correct. Especially, no. I mean, they don't want to do the electric chair this week. Why would we send them to the Super Bowl?
I said
Hobbs heard the whole thing. Did he make it pretty clear we prefer not to do the electric chair this week?
What did I say? What did I say?
I have tickets with my dad in the upper deck, but you're the boss. So
But you're the boss, so I'm gonna
You
do
made
what
it
the
clear
fuck
you
you
didn't
want.
What are you doing first Sunday? Are you here or are you going? I'm going to get. People want the game, so we'll do the electric factory.
Is that okay?
I think it would be good to do the electric factory, but I think it's all for you or none of you.
Dana and I were going to go down and do rough and rowdy, like shooting Philly stuff Saturday and then Sunday, like in the Eagles crowd.
Yeah, I think it's better content, electric factory, but it's up to you guys.
Hey, it's up to you. You're the boss. I have tickets to the game, like with my dad up top. I was gonna get footage up there, then do the Eagles tailgate.
Yeah, I don't think that'll do much in game. It generally doesn't.
And the Eagles is a later game too. Who am I gonna be watching with? Myself. Lewis is gonna be down there too.
No, it would be Fran, you, Ron.
Ron's going down definitely.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like either all of you.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll see.
Super smart of me to have.
I have no sympathy.
I know you have no
I've worked 3,000 championships.
You don't think I fucking worked for everything? This is the only championship that.
Yeah, but it's the same situation.
I know it's the same situation, but it's different.
You have more. I'm giving you a choice.
Decisions are all within this.
Yeah.
Okay. So if they win, there's still a chance I go and they not have like Barstool.
Potential. But we're also at like a very tight, housing situation.
I mean, I'd sleep in.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is. I make this decision independent of that. Yeah.
Because if that doesn't happen, then we need to have like a private conversation.
More than welcome to have a private conversation.
I can't fathom why you wouldn't want me there in any content when we just support my people.
I'm terrible.
Well, I mean, I would flip that back and be like, if I didn't want you there, it would be the same in my brain as clearly I'm gonna do the electric chair here because that's content. It's the NFC Championship.
I'm not against doing it.
But you can't be like.
Dave. The only reason.
Yeah, but you can't be like, well, I'm going to do the NFC Championship game, and then I can't fathom why I wouldn't make content for the Super Bowl because it would be make content for the NFC Championship.
But you're acting like I'd be at a bar just getting drunk, not doing anything, or fucking going to
You
the
don't
UFC
get great
championship,
content in the venue. You don't. You never do. In venue is not great content.
it's not great content, but it's Periscope. It's content. It's being
That's
there. But
this is better content.
Okay, I agree. It's better content, but it's not like I'm sitting at home playing with myself.
But you can't then be like, well, I can't fathom how I won't go to the Super Bowl because you're not looking out for the best content for the NFC Championship.
Okay, so if I agree to do this...
No, I already said they were relevant. I'm getting one of the two. Yeah, I would not make that choice based on Super Bowl, like Barstool Super Bowl.
All right, company man.
It seems like you're making a decision which you think is best for Smitty.
No, I'm not.
You can't have that conversation. I mean, I'm a company guy. That is clearly you're making the best decision.
Dave, you don't realize what I'm sacrificing, like, to be here over that. Like my dad and I had tickets to this, like, forever. I'm gonna have to have a conversation with him. I'm gonna have to be a whole thing fucking planned for Sunday for like tailgate.
So then go to that.
No, I'm not gonna go to that because I'm a company man. I'll be here.
But that's not why. You're clearly thinking of what's the best decision for you, which I'm fine with. That's what the choice is. But you can't then spin it and be like, I'm doing what's best for the company. You're doing what's best for Smith.
I told when you asked me what I was doing,
How-
I said
how
I was
started the whole conversation?
Pull the fucking footage from the sky. When you
This
asked me
guy
what I
going
was
for
doing
himself
for the
or-
Super Bowl, I said I was going, but I would do whatever you wanted me to do. I said you're the boss, verbatim. I'm like, you're the
that's
boss.
not best for the company. Like,
How is that not best for the
the
company? I didn't argue. I didn't put up a fuss.
I'm the boss.
Yeah, exactly. So
That's
if you
not
want me
bad.
to
That's
do
not-
something, I'll
that's
fucking
not
do it.
best.
You're not.
You have to.
You're not telling me to do something. You're asking me what I want to do, and I'm
gave you a
evaluating the
choice.
options.
But it's not best for. You're doing what's best for you.
No, I'm doing what's best for the company. If I'm here, that's what's best for the company.
Yeah, but then it wouldn't be you're the boss. You would have been right away like, yeah, I'm doing electric chair. No questions asked. I'll do electric chair for
This
both
is,
games.
this is semantics with you. I said
It's
you're the
not
boss.
semantics.
If you tell me to do what you want me to do, I will do it.
But that's not what's best for the company. That's because I'm telling you I'm your boss.
Well, what the fuck? You know what's best for the company. I clearly don't. I thought would have been
Okay,
best
then
for the
do electric chair both games. There we go. Best for the company. Congrats, man. That's what's best for the company. You and the electric chair both games. Has he talked yet?
No. Yes.
What can I possibly say right now that won't like?
Best for the company is him and the electric chair, both games.
I don't like how my co-host is threatening to kill herself.
Fran's threatening her own life.
Fran's threatening to kill herself, and I can't have that.
Fran's threatening her own life now.
He made it really clear he wants to do what's best for Barstool. And the electric chair is the best for Barstool. So he wants to do what's best for Barstool. The electric chair is the best.
Oh, Rowan has tickets too. They all have tickets to the Sunday.
Nate, what did you think of that?
I have no opinion.
Thank you, friend.
I didn't know she was talking to Henry.
What?
What's your answer to that?
What was the question?
Nate, sit in your fucking desk.
I like
We definitely have to go tomorrow and Sunday morning to film stuff for Rough and Ride because I'm a company man and I work on the weekends for the good of the company.
Company.
Dishes.
I mean, Big Cat skipped Game 7 of the World Series to do electric chair.
That is true.
I never said no, Dave. Like,
I was talking on the camera. I'm making content. I'm a company.
I said you're the boss. I'll do whatever you want, and it's just got misconstrued and just you don't want to do it. You don't want to be here.
Full blown double electric chair. Good.
What you say?
Double electric chair. Okay.
What do you mean?
So I guess we can just go home now. We got to work on Sunday, right?
You're a company guy.
Company guy.
You're a company
I go to
guy.
lobby
Come on.
for you, Dave. I go to lobby for you.
Company guys around.
The Islanders were at the Coliseum, Game 7. Would you make me go to the electric chair, or
Oh, yeah, you'd have to.
you make me miss Islanders Game
Yeah.
7 at the Coliseum?
Yeah.
That's actually a thing where I'd have to consider quitting. Because that's
But that's why. Because you're so into it. Like,
I'd probably rig a system where I can bring the TriCaster to the Coliseum.
If you could do that, I'd allow it.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I'd have a live setup in front of me.
He emailed Erica and Mark
The Eagles blogger here since 2011, living and dying, making videos out of my own pocket in like 2012, going down to the tailgate, making my name as like the Eagles guy. He's bringing Robbie Fox to Mayweather McGregor. Fox has been here for a year, no offense to Robbie, but if I don't get to go to my literal Super Bowl for the good of the company, then
By little Super Bowl, you mean this is your entire life?
yeah, exactly. I don't understand why he wouldn't want not only me, but the other Eagles people there, other than spite. But that's Dave Portnoy.
Off of Rome, Fran, and Smitty. Two of them get to go to the Super Bowl on Barstool's dime, but the third can't even watch the game.
How do you, and like, they
You
pick
pick
up a
out a
hat,
hat.
I mean?
Would be unbelievable. Could you imagine how intense that would be? And you know what? I'll throw in, if the Eagles do it, I'll make sure that Chris Long gets you into the post-game party. So the two get to go to the post-game party as well. The third doesn't get to watch the game at all. I mean, you have to roll the dice. It's the greatest choice of all time.
You have to roll the dice.
One of you would be...
The upside is too high.
You would absolutely lose.
At this point,
Why is everyone acting like the
at
Eagles
this
are going
point,
to
if they lose, we'll all like have a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I have that.
I was very gassed at you.
Oh, yeah.
You're a big fan. Shut
You
up.
don't want to do just like, if you don't want to leave a chance,
Yeah, Fran, if your name gets picked and mine doesn't, would you fall on the sword for me?
oh, wow.
My name got picked.
Whoa.
No. I'm just saying.
What an outrageous
I'm sorry. I wouldn't throw Caleb under the bus. I'm just saying.
You wouldn't?
No, there's going to be a rule in it if you murder the person who has the ticket.
Because she does not have a fandom of
You
anything
can murder
near
and not
this.
get arrested by the
That's
time
what I'm saying.
Fran, what'd you do that Monday night football? Fran, what'd you do that Monday night football game this year where it was the NFC East was on the line? It was me against, or it was Eagles against Washington. We were supposed to do content at Shorty's. What'd you do that night? No, you went to a concert. Yeah.
Hey, listen, you guys got a big game coming up. Don't fight.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. Just send me your brother with love.
We ended up doing it the next week.
What's wrong?
They're at each other's necks now.
This is like when a family from a trailer wins the lottery.
Yes.
And they immediately have like cousins coming at him being like, hey, remember I loaned you $5 a year ago and then you bought that ticket. So technically that's my money.
Then they end up burning the trailer down and the ticket wasn't even the right number.
That's right. That's exactly how this ends up.
I was at, up until last week, I was at every Eagles home playoff game since 2000. But had to stay here to do rough rowdy stuff. So it disgusts me. But again, it's not about the NFC Championship game. Yes, I would rather be watching the NFC Championship game at the game with my dad. I'd still be making content. But if Dave asked me to be here, I'm here. And that was the conversation. I said, you're the boss, and it should have been it. My thing is, if the Eagles win, then great, it's all hypotheticals, but if they win, and I wasn't even on the list to go to Minneapolis,
You had the right idea, but you're still way too low on this.
I don't get it.
So when you're 20, I don't get it. There's like things adults should know. I think they on the list.
And now I've been put in this pot to not even be able to watch the fucking game.
It sucks, but when your job is like sports reporter, essentially, like sports reporters or people who cover their teams, they don't get to party. They're working. Like that's just the nature of what we do. I'm too nice. I give them too much leeway. I get taken advantage of my good naturedness.
If there's one person in this office that thinks Nick Foles is beating Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, you should fire him. Like, you should seriously fire him right now.
Where the all expense who's paying for the Super Bowl.
We're gonna get ads.
He's gonna take it out of his check.
This is gonna be. Are you serious? This shit's gonna get written up everywhere.
No, he's gonna
One
pay
Philly
for it out of
fan's
his
gonna watch in
pocket.
the bathroom.
And we're gonna get an ad deal for that.
Oh yeah, I'll sell. Give me all the contacts. I'll sell.
He used to
I
sell
get
these
them all
at
in
Big Cat.
Indochino.
Yeah, I believe it.
So I've added a couple things to this deal. They get 1 minute during the game to listen to the radio broadcast, but it's the Spanish broadcast. So they have to figure out what's going on with just Spanish dudes yelling. And if Smitty loses, I think Nate should get to go as the fourth ticket in his jersey. No, I said it,
Which
it
it is
seems
fucking.
mean, but the Vikings are going to win, so it's not mean at all.
Vikings aren't going to win.
And we're talking about like, I just would never want to put myself in a position to not watch the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Like if the Eagles are in the Super Bowl, like I'll move a mountain to watch them. And we're talking like, I'm like, if we do this competition, like I know I'm gonna lose this shit. And fucking Smitty's sitting here being like, I know I'm gonna lose this shit too. So
Yeah, if he loses, has to fly to Minnesota.
I don't
be in Minnesota.
I don't want to hear this blah from. I don't want to hear any of that.
I mean, this is like real life stuff.
Yeah, it's serious. It's like your whole life. It's like we've been waiting our whole life. It's easy for a Patriots fan who's been to fucking umpteen Super Bowls to be like, oh, like play with people who have real emotions. But we have real emotions. We've been waiting our entire fucking lives for this, so it's like you have to be pretty serious about that. Who even knows what's gonna happen? But it's like, I can't be putting myself in a bad situation.
And now I realize that going to the NFC Championship game and foregoing the electric chair now would guarantee all of us watching the game for the Super Bowl. Yes, it would.
It took a fucking hour, but Smitty finally figured it out. And I knew you'd get, like, Roan. If Roan got over there and started getting in his ear, it's King Solomon's tale. If they all just came together, they would not have to do any of this. Except they all started fighting each other, and then they get put in this spot. If they all just come as a team, we basically have no ability to stop them. So Roan finally figured it out, and then told Smitty, and Smitty's, damn it!
We have a proposition for you, Dave. Fran, it's your show. Do you want to say what the proposition
State
is?
the original proposition.
Okay. We have discussed, and we want to be at the NFC Championship game, and we'll do the electric chair for the Super Bowl.
Okay. So, I mean, that was certainly a choice. I think you guys are making the wrong choice, but it's your choice to make.
What would you do?
I would watch this game here and then hope for the best and go to the Super Bowl.
Don't fall down the slippery Portnoy.
You said we can't. You said no
Going
one's
to
going
the Super Bowl was never an option.
Wait a minute, no, there was that option where like 3 of the 4 would go, all expense paid.
Oh,
post party.
yeah, okay. He's saying we would have to do
But
do Dan's deal. To
I
get there.
love Dan's deal. I love it. From the
Yeah, I think
outside
Dan's
looking
deal
in,
was
it's great.
like, also,
I love it.
I think I would have maybe rolled the dice thinking like I could have connived my way to the Super Bowl with us.
Her decision, and he said, you
the
could
Super
have
Bowl
found a way.
plans are made as of now. The Philly crew is not in it. But if Philly won and went, there would clearly be some sort of discussion should the Philly people go.
I
That
said this. I
discussion will
turned
no
to
longer
Fred.
happen.
Hey, wait a second.
Okay, well,
no,
that's
we can
Rhea.
read.
This is the first time this has ever come
I
out of
know
Dave's
it.
mouth
Okay,
to us.
but
It's a whole different story if an option's open to that we may be able to go to the Super Bowl.
Are we switching our decision here? Because I don't know how many times we're going to be able to switch.
If there's
And by the way, it's not necessarily all for one for all to the Super Bowl.
No, that's
Not
what
necessarily,
You're saying. You're
but-
saying if we do the electric chair for the NFC Championship, and then all of us have to individually
Correct.
fight
Connive.
and give us your put
Why
our best foot
does
forward on
Fran
why
have to
we
be there?
deserve to
How
be
is
at
that
the
going
Super
to help?
Bowl.
It's not going to be you go to the Super Bowl because I like you guys and you're from Philly. It's
No,
going to be your
that's
Philly
what I'm saying.
Eagle fans.
It would-
They're there.
It would not be all of us. We'd all have to individually propose content
Right. It
ideas.
could be
and
all, it could be
whoever-
none.
Yes.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
That's
And
a
I think
solid
if all
point.
3 of us think of content deals together, I think all 3 of us should be able to go.
So, electric chair's back on for this Sunday.
Oh, it is.
It seems like it.
Press wins.
Electric chair this Sunday. All right.
Are you okay with that, Fran? Are you okay
Yeah,
with that,
yeah,
Smitty?
I'm okay with that.
I believe in my ability.
And
to
Dan's
connive.
deal.
Yeah,
then
my
is-
deal's back
No,
on. My
yeah,
deal's back on.
We didn't say that.
Yeah,
We did not say
yeah,
that.
it is.
We didn't say
No,
that. We did
absolutely not, because
We
why
did not
is-
agree to those.
Like, no, all right. Well, then. yeah, you
I
can't do it.
personally would like this conversation recorded, transcribed,
We're
and
on the
dictated.
radio.
You're on the
No,
radio.
no,
It
Dave,
will be
Dave.
recorded.
Literally live on the radio.
Dave.
We have
Why
two cameras.
Because I have a feeling.
We're live and serious.
Mark my words. Mark my words.
We couldn't be more
Mark
documented.
my words. This will some way, somehow be misconstrued.
What's being recorded is you've been promised nothing.
We've been promised hope. We've been promised
On
that
the
there's
record.
a sliver of hope. That there's a sliver of hope for all of us if we present
on you guys.
Stool Scenes episode 48.
Please.
You know, that is definitely true. No, I mean, it's a big city. I mean, Fort Worth is like, I don't know, maybe 1.3 million people. It's a big city, so it doesn't really have that varsity blues
So
vibe.
you're not just sitting like throwing trophies into the air.